With this play, you can really
Trying not to get smashed.
on every play, you can either motion out this guy
I'm just
here,
gonna
which
have some
I
fun,
typically
man.
don't do. I typically
Motherfuckers
motion
been
out
kicking
the
my ass
receiver
in
side because there's more
both leagues.
explosive players on that
It's
side.
all good.
But this is pretty much all I have to do is put these guys on streaks on the inside. You
I
can even leave
would
them, honestly,
say
you don't
we
even have
got
to change
weed,
the
but
routes that they're running, especially
we
against cover
running
two.
low.
Against cover three, you definitely want to get in the habit of putting
But we
these
got weed.
inside guys on streaks. And then this is
So
going to be it. You
no
just motion
worries,
out
baby.
Ruggs here, which is something that once he gets past this cornerback,
No
he's going to have a
worries
lot of
at all,
success. Now, I don't
baby.
know what happened. That pass lead really slowed down the trajectory of that throw.
Matter of fact, let me
Maybe I
tap a
can
little something real
follow
quick.
to get there, but you definitely always want to run it from a hash mark. That's always going to be the best practice. Run it from a hash mark to the other side of the field. That will give you the best results. But without a doubt, I mean, now I probably have a little more room in the pass lead because that last throw really high. Second, let my dude's hand. What was that pass rush right there? And we're still getting bad pass leads. I don't know because that pass rush was so ferocious. The running back, you don't really need the running back. I like the running back. He's a really good check down, but you don't really need the running back doing that. If you feel like you need more blocking, there's a number of adjustments you can make. I mean, I could motion this guy across because that defensive end really went through that left tackle. I could motion him across, have him double team on that side. I mean, there's a number of things that I could do because I don't really need to even motion this guy out. You can see right here, Henry Ruggs with it. I don't know. He just glitched. That was a glitch in the matrix right there. I don't even know what happened as he just completely froze the defender after the catch. But you can see you don't even have to make that motion to have
Okay, baby.
success. So this play
It's
here,
still that juice in there.
you can just streak everybody. There, the pass lead is not
All right.
ideal. But you can see, look at this. I'm just making this guy. I'm just making this guy get cut from the league. We're making moves like this against them. But you can see it's a really explosive play. At the very least, you get that one-on-one. I want to run past this guy though. So I don't know if this is something that EA patched because, like I said, I put this out so long ago that maybe they did something to mess with the accuracies here. But you can see if you make that motion there, he was just wide open. There was nothing even close to him. The safety wasn't even close against cover two once again.
Definitely try to get Lamb some motherfucking play, baby. Get you some highlights, baby.
Once again, I got my option as far as whether or not I want to motion this guy out. The only real adjustment I have to make is I have to put the B route here on a fade, and you have to run it from the hash mark. Those are the only two things. I'm going to block my running back, or like I say, it's really good check down against cover three. And you can see that this receiver just hits right over the top of the cover cornerback. Very easy. Like I said, you could do two different variations. You can motion him out if you want to. I'll go out and I'll go to the replay. The reason this works is because these I don't want to call them wheel routes, but they kind of are. They're like small mini wheel routes. They don't really go as long as a traditional wheel route does from like a running back. But you can see how these cornerbacks have to react. They have to kind of split between the two, and that's why this guy here just gets right going up the seam. And I don't know, for whatever reason, the safety typically turns his attention away from this particular receiver, but depending on what the safety does, you can really bomb it up on either side. So just keep that in mind. He's turning his attention there because I ran a fade on this side and a streak on this side. So if you ran streaks on both sides, you can really throw to either one. But if you run a streak on one, which gets up the field faster than the fade, that's why this has success. So just keep that in mind. So we said right here, we'll do both. We'll put them both on regular streaks. Although I'm messing everything up. Put them both on
couple hits.
Number one, the safety on this side is starting closer to Waller, but you can see he's still making through. So it really depends, I guess, on where you run it on the field or what type of tight end you have. Like if I run it from the other side, if I run from like center of the field, say let's run it right from the middle, it's really helpful to know that you can get both of these receivers gone if
Down
need be.
to the last.
And then once again, like I said, you're really just like, if I make that motion, that
Still
safety
might
might
have
pay
to
more
roll
attention
another.
to the other side. You really just have to pay attention to where that safety is. It's really that simple. He was closer to the tight end, so I went the other way. It's really that easy. It's a simple play. Destroys cover three, destroys cover two. So now we're going to cover one man. Now you can see how these streaks in the center, the A and the B route, really just go right towards that cover one safety. I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to run it just like this. Like I said, that running back is still a really good check down, but you can see how this receiver here basically just gets right past the cornerback. It helps to have a guy like Henry Ruggs running that. I have been using the same receivers this entire time. But I think if we flip it, we might get that switch. So now we have Zay Jones running it. obviously can't run this play as is. You're going to need a little bit more blocking. So I would say blocking the running back or the tight end. It's really up to you. Maybe put the RB route on a drag because the receivers are going to be all you need. Is one of them should have a lot of success. You can see right here, this guy just runs right past the safety. It's because typically safeties are not.
Let's get to it. Hope cuz got the right colors on. Don't get spanked today, fellas. Goddamn.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
Early.
And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed that went right into the game plan. Attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Wow, y'all moved out the way for him?
Touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is Tony Pollard. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Head over to AOEAH.com.
2nd and 8. Elliott running right. And nothing doing.
Come on,
He's
fellas.
immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, is so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin
Here we
Reed.
go.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Oh, shit.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Yep.
Rashad Perriman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good.
All right, we about to get
Jumped
back
out here
into
to
it.
a quick
Don't worry about it.
14-0 first quarter lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
We need help.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Slim. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And really, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from the 1. end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point.
As you can see by now, we still
And it is now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Goddamn it. You ain't gonna quit, but you ain't gonna see the rest of this ass.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Just hold the goddamn ball, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls.
I just ran into
the
motherfuckers. That's on me.
But to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The give is to Elliott, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm going that way, cuz.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Some of the same offense, goddamn.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Against the line spread, the linebackers.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 10th carry now for Elliott. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. This to Jarwin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Eluding, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gardner. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gardner. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Let him slant us all the way down the field. Come on now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gardner. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll throw now on the final play. Out to his left. He's got Perriman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Get the rock back,
so
right?
We have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
He's still in there. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Now Pollard. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
You already know.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Caught him slipping.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Looking deep in the direction
God
of Cook.
damn, what the fuck?
Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Back, you got
And he's
to go,
able to get it
man.
back here
That
to
shit
the
was a
43-yard line. The first half did not go their
layup,
way, and that's
motherfucker.
not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening
was
drive of
that?
the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish.
Wow.
But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll look to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
7 yards there and a first down.
I woke up yesterday morning to -1 degree humidity. So that was
They'll look to throw here. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
yeah. It's great to see you guys. It's great to see you guys. Absolutely.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now a give right side. Branch, a gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll try the left side. Branch. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out in front. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So it's really
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On second down, Elliott once more. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to Elliott again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Picked it off.
And they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2nd and 9 now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
That's caught out left by Perriman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Because the Super Cup and most restaurant isn't just the general rule of thumb. It just depends on what I'm going at the time.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That's crazy.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
They'll run on first down. Branch. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 2nd and 5. And he's got his man on the out route. It's a
I ain't gonna lie, that shit lightweight blew my heart, so I'm about to blaze up some more, goddammit.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he'll give it here to his running back. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
And a pin back there deep, give up that run.
What the fuck was that?
Whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say it over the air.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the pistol, here's Elliott. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Interception. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Back you going, man.
They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
But they're supported with just pixie sticks of stems.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Big, healthy stems.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
Yeah, you guys understand. You guys know what it is. You get a break that, right? And
so it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown! It's complete from 3 yards out. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Washed up, fellas.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here from
some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
What was up with that?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Elliott. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
So the cultivar defending is huge. I think that's where, if you don't know what you're doing with, don't just listen to this and say, yeah, we're going to do this time. Try it out, see what works, do some research. Because,
now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Some people are very adamant, you don't touch it. You leave it alone. You don't do anything to the plant. I don't do my scrogging. When I do scrogging, screen green, I won't do it in veg and then flip the flower. I've seen a lot of people who have one room that they weave through and it's beautiful canopy and then they flip the flower. I move my plants into a tent.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to let it fly. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
and now the rookie's free.
Continues to grow upwards.